Call with your questions now at 855-LAW-SHOW, 855-529-7469. Watch live at thelawshow.com. Now, here's America's personal injury attorney, Brian Dailey.
Welcome back to The Law Show. I'm America's personal injury attorney, Brian Dailey, broadcasting live from the National Law Show studios on News Talk 760 WJR, answering all your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-LAW-SHOW. You can send your questions by email to brian@thelawshow.com or questions@thelawshow.com. I'd like you to go to Facebook and like our Facebook page. I'd like you to follow us at The Law Show on Twitter. I'd also like you to ask you to go to your Android App Store and download the Law Show app. You can get in touch with me anytime you want with that app on your Android phone, and we'll help you out a tremendous amount. You can call me right now at 855-LAW-SHOW or 855-529-7469 if you have any legal questions, and I'll answer them right here and right now. If you have a question you don't want to go on the air, call anyway, 855-LAW-SHOW, and I'll answer your questions after the show is over. Follow the prompts to leave a message, and I'll call you back usually within an hour or two after the show. We're going to talk to Mary now. Mary, you're on The Law Show.
Hi. Quick question. There's a divorce. The property settlement has been taken care of. There's a PPO against the ex-husband. Now, how is that property? How can he come to the house and get the property then? How do they work that?
Technically, he won't be able to come and get the property. The property would have to be prepared for removal by the wife, the ex-wife, and placed in a position where he can have an emissary come and pick it up for him. As long as that PPO is in force, if he sets foot within the boundaries that have been set by that PPO, then he can go to jail immediately.
Okay, so does the court then, or the arbitrator, do they set that up?
You know, does the husband, the ex-husband, have a lawyer?
I'm not even sure. I don't know. He did. I don't know if he still does.
Okay, and is this your ex-husband?
No.
Okay.
It's a family member.
They should go through their lawyer. If they don't have a lawyer, then they can hire one of the lawyers of the Dailey Law Firm to help them with this. But tell him not to go near the house. Don't violate that PPO, because I swear he'll go right to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts, okay? Thanks for calling The Law Show. We're going to continue answering your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. We're going to talk to Jim. Jim, you're on The Law Show.
Yes, sir. I'm calling because my daughter was injured on the job in Texas, and it was an Army hospital, and I'm wondering if you have someone in your office who deals with federal workmen's compensation claims.
And her compensation claim has to be brought in Texas?
Well, that's where she was injured, yes.
Yeah. Yes, we do have Scott Decius of our office handles workers' comp, including federal workers' comp, but I'm not sure that what you want is a workers' compensation lawyer from Michigan to handle a Texas injury. There's a lot of lawyers that fly under the Law Show flag, and including lawyers in Texas, and we can get you to somebody. If you can send me an email with the details and your contact information and your daughter's contact information, then I will get in touch with a lawyer in Texas right away to help you out.
Excellent.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling The Law Show. We're going to continue answering your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. Now we're going to talk to Twalia. Twalia, you're on The Law Show.
Hi. My situation is we've had a death in the family, and there's an estate, there's IRAs, there's banks, statement, but my understanding is for tax purposes, and the estate has not been closed yet, that we have to have a K-1 or a 1041, and who generates that to give that to us?
Well, once the estate is closed and everything is disposed of, then there has to be a winding up of the estate. You got to file an inventory with the court, and then you have to file estate taxes. Obviously, if you are required to do that. You may not, simply because of the value of the estate, but it's the personal representative's lawyer or whoever they hire to do the taxes. But the personal representative, the personal representative is where the buck stops. Okay, he has all the authority to do whatever it is he wants with the assets.
I'm sorry, there's feedback.
He's got to also make sure he follows the law and does what's required, including preparing tax forms and things like that. So tell me more about your situation. Is your personal representative not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or what?
Well, that's what we don't know. It's in another state. It's in North Carolina, and we're in Michigan. So when he's asked these kind of questions, he's the executor. He's the brother-in-law. He's kind of not answering our questions. But like I said, my understanding is we need either a 1041 or a Schedule K-1 to put on our taxes, even for 2012, since she died in 2012, even though the estate has settled. You
may not. I think what we need to do is we need to get you in touch with John Catoni. He's an enrolled agent with the Internal Revenue Service. He is working with my firm, and he is here every day. And if you can send me an email with your contact information, I'll get it over to him right away. Will that work for you?
Sure.
All right. And is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think that's it.
Very good. Well,
we just want to make sure we touch all the bases as far as our taxes are concerned.
Yeah, well, he's very detail-oriented, and he will take good care of you, I promise.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling the Law Show. I'm going to continue answering your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. That's 855-LAW-SHOW. We're going to talk to Leonard now. Leonard, you're on the Law Show.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Hi, my name is Leonard Millott, owner-operator of Waterford Cab, and I had a situation where a woman wrote an extremely poor review on yellowpages.com, which I feel is going to affect me in the future with customers looking at my website.
Okay.
She was very slanderous. She lied quite a bit, and it is really a poor review, and I just wondered if I have any type of anything that we can look at in that.
Well, there's a lot of things that you can do. First of all, if it really truly is something that's slanderous and defamatory, then you can file suit against her. If it is something that is just on the internet, you can dispute it with the host of that internet site. I think you said yellowpages.com. You can also flood that site with favorable comments so that the comments that you don't find favorable will come to the bottom. Okay? There's a company I know of called Woodward One Media, and Woodward One Media does a lot of that kind of consulting when businesses have issues because of foul comments made about them that are untruthful. So if you need some help with that, then just send me an email and get it over to Woodward One Media, and they'll call you and help you out with that. Again, just like the lawyers at the Daily Law Firm, they don't charge for the initial consultation.
Yeah. Would that be something that would go like through small claims court? Is that something that would be handled, something like that, if anything was pursued on it?
Well, if you wanted to put it in a small claims court, you could, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. If this is costing you money and costing you business, you'd want to keep it in the circuit court where your dollar values are much higher.
Oh, okay. I guess that was what my question was going to be. Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you very much. And what was it? Woodward.
Woodward One Media. Just send me an email. Send me an email.
Okay, I sure will.
And I'll get it over to them. Okay. Thanks for calling the Law Show. We're going to continue answering all your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. I am America's personal injury attorney, Brian Dailey. Looking for some personal injury questions. Please call me with your personal injury questions, or if you've got a comment or a question about insurance and about personal injury or about, frivolous lawsuits, which personally I don't believe exist, and I'll tell you why if you want to know. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll be answering your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. Stay tuned.